Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Butterfly TV, where we talk Turner syndrome. I wanted to come on and talk about something that I saw either in one of the Facebook group messenger chats or the Facebook groups themselves. And it's something that happens quite often that I run into in the Turner syndrome Facebook groups and chats, and something that I feel like can be kind of difficult. Something that is heavy. And I, I probably have talked about this before, but I feel like it's always a good reminder. Before I get into that, I did want to say that there is a lot of exciting things coming up, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. I cannot wait to talk about them and share them. And I am also really excited for the premiere of Like a Butterfly, my first feature documentary. So I also wanted to remind you guys, along with that, that tickets for the online premiere of Like a Butterfly, so you don't have to try to go anywhere. You buy a ticket and you will get the Zoom link to the online premiere event. Those tickets are still on sale, and I will link those in the description box below. The premiere is January 18th. So there you go. Grab your ticket if you want to join us for the online premiere of Like a Butterfly. So what I wanted to talk about today was just the tough stories we hear about Turner syndrome that we run into, both sometimes in the news, although we all know Turner syndrome doesn't get covered too heavily in the news, um, but also as we are in the Facebook groups, in the messenger chats, talking to others that are facing Turner syndrome and navigating it, we inevitably run into really difficult stories and situations. Particularly, there are the struggles during pregnancy that you don't know how they're going to turn out. You know, when somebody's going through things that you can't predict what's going to happen. And it's hard to feel confident in choosing the right words to say, to not give them false hope, but also not leave them in despair. And I feel like there's a balance with that. You know, when parents come and say, hey, I'm this far along, we just got a diagnosis of Turner syndrome, I don't even know what to expect. I think the most helpful thing we can do is share our reality, right? Like, we don't have to feel guilty about any particular part of our story because it's our story. It's neutral. It's just the fact of our life. It's just the fact of what's happened for us. So sometimes, whether it's positive or negative stories, it can be just very grounding and helpful to hear real stories, real experiences, people that are walking through a diagnosis they just got that they know nothing about can kind of cling to go, this is the reality we need to keep in context. And I think there's a good balance to find with that, with going, well, I didn't have any of these issues. You know, I have not had, thankfully, I have not had any heart problems, things like that. But I do struggle with these things. I do struggle significantly with infertility and things like that. And that reality can be really, really important for being able to put into context all of the information that that person seeking information, seeking help in some way, seeking just stories can use to put everything into context. They're getting a long list of medical jargon from the doctor. right? Like they're getting all of those things from the doctor. Living in that tension and being able to just share the truth and share reality is the biggest way we can help and support a family that just got a diagnosis seeking information. I think that's the best thing we can do for them is just be honest about our experiences. And of course, we can also give the context of this says nothing at all about what your daughter's story will be. And so, this is just our stories. These are our experiences. And kind of give a helpful nod to, pay attention to what struggles they're saying she has, what they're saying is going on with her. So I know I've run into that quite a bit in the Facebook groups, in the messenger chats. I've had people reach out to me, and that is how I've tried to navigate it. Being very honest. I know I've run into that. I'm sure you guys have too. I thought it would be helpful if you have any other things that you have found have been really supportive and helpful in that circumstance. I would love to hear some ideas in the comments. Let me know. It's been really great being able to be there as a resource and support somebody just finding out that their daughter has it, or somebody just getting the diagnosis for themselves, because it can feel really scary and overwhelming. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And I hope this was helpful to you guys. I am so happy to be back talking to you. And I look forward to seeing you guys again very soon.